YouTube! Welcome to another video! Today we're watching Salmonella Academy Obscure Obsolete Inventions! Yippee! Let's go! Let's go!
Alright, after months upon months of unrelenting pressure by you psychopaths pretending to be my characters on Twitter, I finally got a merch store. Let this be
Yo, the pin is really cool. I love enamel pins.
a lesson, kids. With enough harassment, you can achieve
loud?
anything. Anyway, go check it out, or don't, whatever. Hey kids, if I learned anything from my middle school career, it's that what may seem like a good idea initially will often
Bro. Actual shirt I wore to school regularly. That's not okay. Wait, there wasn't even a subject in the millennial video we watched. Cause like, millennials made like the troll face meme and this kind of dream. Meme, not dream. It's not a meme.
be remembered
Not a dream, fuck!
as a foolish mistake. Here's a few pieces of technology from yesteryear that have since fallen into total obscurity. So I've always believed that there's no point in having many small things when you can have one big thing. Why have many shrimp when you can have one lobster? Why drink many glasses of milk when you can eat one udder? Why
What?
have many cheese-its when you can have one cheese-them?
True.
Patent pending.
I
And
love
why have
Cheez-Its.
many street lights when you can have one Moonlight tower? These guys were real popular back in the 1880s and 90s, often standing at over 150 feet tall and illuminating several blocks from a single point. Not very well, mind you. Matter of fact, they were so dim, we didn't even have the conscience to just call them light towers. Had to go and stick the moon on the front so people didn't get their hopes up. But thanks to our good old friend, the inverse square law, you still needed a fuck ton of light to pull this off. So they used incredibly harsh and UV emitting arc lights instead of incandescent bulbs. All
Dude, that's just not a good idea, I feel
the
like.
light of the moon and all the vision damage of the sun? Talk about
Yeah.
a win-win. Sadly, these beasts have fallen by the wayside over the past century or so. Except for in Austin, apparently. But they use friendlier mercury vapor lamps in them.
What? Wait, so that picture is night? That's so silly. I mean, you know, night is dark for a reason, I feel like.
So they only get half points. Now, anyone who's been around a baby long enough knows they always have a cloud of ghoulish stench hovering around them. Jeez Louise, somebody better air out that musty little muskrat before grandma starts drooping again. You could stick him on the clothesline for a while, but knowing that little moron, I'm sure he'd find a way to hurt himself somehow.
Oh my God.
Introducing the baby cage. Finally, city dwellers all across the nation have a way of unleashing their postnatal funk on the unsuspecting passerby below. These were in vogue for a while before falling out of style a bit of the way into the 20th century.
Dude, that's so silly. But like, I feel like babies don't go very far normally, right? This is wild, yeah. What the heck?
Apparently, society started deeming babies more valuable than air conditioners. I don't really get it personally, but this is also around the time we started putting lead in gasoline, so it's probably for the best we kept them inside all day. Matter of fact, it's my firm belief that without kids growing up breathing lead,
I mean, there's baby like beds that are kind of similar, right? Like the babies are not gonna like get out of the tub, yeah. You were a baby once and you've gotten this far. Yeah, all of you guys have.
no way pet rocks would have taken off in the 70s. Wow, alienating baby boomers. He's so brave and controversial. Now, in the days between the Great War and the not as great but still pretty alright war, people were trying to find efficient means of detecting an incoming air attack. They climbed their nation's tallest mountains to seek the wisdom of their greatest elders, and the wise men said, big ears. So that's what they did. These giant discs were known as acoustic
What?
mirrors and were designed to focus incoming sound over a 5-meter diameter into a single point. They were
Wait, but isn't that kind of smart? It's because like you're gonna get like it's gonna be pretty loud, right?
reasonably effective as listening devices. A few of them in Britain were able to pick up the sound of a plane from all the way across
Yeah.
the English Channel. Of course, radar came along soon after, rendering
They
these
look
things
so
completely
goofy.
useless beyond looking brutalist as hell. For real, instant album cover material right here. Ah! One of the Pep Boys is pulling a Spanish Inquisition on
What the heck?
this poor wayward harlot. Huh. Just kidding. Despite the fact that this looks so very, very much like a state-of-the-art instrument of torture, it's actually just a beauty micrometer. Think those shoe size measure things at Foot Locker, only instead of one primitive measurement, it records the entire topology of your face and skull at once.
Dude, who needs a ruler if you can just use that
Instead of
or
one
a measuring
measurement,
tape?
it records
What the fuck? What is that? Nose length, nose width. Okay, I can get behind that. Cheekbone height, okay. Ear protuberance. I'm gonna be honest, I don't even know what that means. Chin cleftiness. Philtrum distinction. I also don't know what that means. Nape taper. What? Forehead frinkliness. That's so silly. Okay, resting face bitchiness. Okay, maybe he's trolling. Maybe he's trolling. General dumpy. Okay, fine. Okay, fine. God damn it. How much your ears stick out? The ear protuberance. Ah, okay, got it. Okay. My resting face bitchiness would be max. I just have resting face sadness, apparently. My face always looks sad according to people. I was just looking normal. I'm just like, I was looking neutral, and then a girl would come up to me and ask me, "Is everything okay?" And that happened multiple times. And I'm like, "Dude, I'm fine. I just look like that. I just look like that." Mip is depressed? No, but like, I that was my neutral face.
the entire topology of your face and skull at once. With this data, a trained cosmetologist would be able to pinpoint exactly what features of your head should be enhanced and reduced with makeup in order to achieve a maximum calculated attractiveness after you've paid for their services. Clearly this device must have been effective. After all, beauty is entirely objective. What, eye of the beholder? Check the name tag, buddy. Apparently though, women didn't like being strapped into a birdcage and having their every minute flaw meticulously laid out in front.
But like, why would you need this? I mean, why do people just try to measure, and like, make lists or something? Like, why would you need this? For what? Because beauty standards. So it would just measure how beautiful you were, basically. Okay.
One of them. So this thing never really took off in the end. Next we have the Umlauf. This was a device made during World War II, designed to let infantry shoot around corners. It's like the Germans sat down and watched that part in Tom and Jerry where the conniving rat bends the gun barrel back at his adversary. They said, "Mein Gott." They came in a variety of angles between 30 and 90 degrees, and even came with a little periscope so you could see what you were shooting at. But as we all come to find out when we reach adolescence, cartoons are the arbiters of deceit, because these things would invariably break within the first couple hundred shots or so. And even when they did work, the rounds would fucking explode from the massive acceleration, turning a deadly bullet into an ineffectual spray of shrapnel. These were so ineffective that only the 30-degree model ever saw significant production beyond prototypes, and even that was very limited. Say, you ever look at regular mouse traps and go, not enough property damage? Well, check this out. Patented in 1882, it's the Revolver mousetrap, brought to you by the makers of the—
What the heck? Snail! What the heck? We got a snail in here! I did not expect that!
the snail trebuchet, and the cockroach claymore. Thanks to the marvels of the modern era, all those tiresome hours of intense varmint—
That's so cute! What the heck? Wait, oh, is it getting shot? Oh. Oh my god, okay, I thought it was the other way around. Oh no, I'm sorry. Yeah, 07.
slang can be outsourced to one little gadget on the floor of your kid's playroom. Now when you hear a gunshot in the middle of the night, you can rest easy knowing that, one way or the other, there's one less pest for you to deal with in the morning. Boom.
But why would you shoot the mouse instead of just using a normal mouse trap?
1850. Steam locomotives are all the rage. You're in the transport business, but all you can afford is a couple dumb horses. Sure, they move things from point A to point B almost as well at a fraction of the cost, but your cool rail-riding friends called you a whack-ass and it really hurt your feelers. Well, have we got the invention for you? The impulsoria uses an ingenious system of treadmills to turn that horse to be beckoned into a force to be reckoned with. Sure, it's expensive as hell to make and limits your services entirely to railroads, but just look at it.
That's so funny. I love that. That's so funny. Those horses are very accurately drawn. They are. This is dangerous for the horses. I mean, I can imagine, yeah. But it's so funny though. Horse treadmill. Yeah, exactly. What the heck? I love mechanical inefficiency. Dude, 2 horsepower. I think it's 4 horsepower.
It's in Pussymobile.
Like, how fast are they even? Because, like, they have to carry, like, a long thing, like a heavy thing, or does it not matter? They start lifting weights too and get too muscular and start spending money on protein powder. Good. They have to for this, I think. Probably a few miles an hour at most. Yeah.
Some rims and a spoiler on that, you're laughing. This machine is recorded at having a maximum output of 2 to 4 horsepower, which sounds about right. And
20, wait, how much is that in 20 mph in kmh? 32, okay. So, okay, it's 30 kmh, I guess. Yeah, 30.
Didn't see much use outside a couple
slow.
exhibitions. Now, if there's one hobby that people in the past enjoyed, it's smoking. Whoo boy, did they like smoking. And with every great wholesome activity comes a million novelty items to go along with it. Everyone's seen the long cigarette, but how about the really long cigarette? Want to smoke in the rain? Here you go. Going snorkeling? Hey, you know what's more important than oxygen? Nicotine. But hey, wanna know?
What the heck? What the heck? They used to smoke with more style than nowadays, I feel like. That's as fast as earlier cars. Okay, but to be fair, they are building a railroad for this, and they're using horses. I don't know. Way faster than a normal horse can travel for any significant distance. I mean, it's also 2 to 4 horses, right? Smoke maxing.
Here you go.
Yeah.
Going snorkeling? Hey, you know what's more important than oxygen? Nicotine. But hey, wanna know the only thing better than a cigarette? 2 cigarettes. You know what? Fuck it. Have the whole pack. You
What
earned it.
the
Of course,
fuck?
if you're trying to cut back, you can always share with a
Why?
friend. Aw, how heartburning. But you know what's even more fun than addiction? High quality documentaries. That's why you should check out Curiosity
Oh
Stream.
my
From the
God.
face behind the Discovery Channel, Curiosity Stream lets you stuff your little meatuses full of all the bizarre knowledge the world has to offer.
My
And with over
meatuses?
2,400 titles, there's no way there isn't something that interests you here. Remember Secret Life of Pets? Trash movie. Turgid prose, stilted dialogue, pandering humor, and above all, highly unrealistic. On the other hand, The Secret Life of Dogs is an absolute treasure. Did you know they turn their tongues into weird inside-out ladles when they drink? Just one of the many fun facts found
I
inside.
saw that!
Normally, full access to Curiosity Stream only costs $2.99 a month or $20 a year, which is nothing. That's like a McDonald's run every 4 months. But if you still have your doubts, you can get 30 days free if you sign up at curiositystream.com/salmonella and use promo code salmonella during the sign-up process.
Oh.
Anyway, that's all for today.
Fuck,
Till next
I
time,
didn't
I'm
show you.
Salmonella, and check out this JPEG.
It's okay. It's in the description of this video. Alright! Okay! That's cool. I'm really curious about this. Would you say you have a curiosity stream inside your brain? Okay, anyway. Thank you everyone for watching. If you enjoyed, please like and subscribe, and come over to Twitch to watch me live, and subscribe to Salmonella as well, and check out Curiosity if you want to. Bye YouTube! Bye bye!